Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghu here. In this class, we will discuss about bubble charts. In our previous classes, we already discussed about scatter plots, histograms, and many of the plots. Please follow our playlist from the beginning so that you will have a better understanding of the complete Python for data science. The link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Coming to today's class, bubble charts are similar to scatter plots. The only thing is we will understand according to the graph so that we will have a better understanding. So the similar way we use the scatter plots, the same thing will be applied on the bubble charts also, but according to the size of the sizes, the bubbles here is mentioned it as the points in the scatter plots is considered as bubbles here. We can increase the size of bubble according to the data. That is what the benefits we will get from a bubble chart. Let's take the example which we considered in the scatter plot. The same example we will understand for the bubble chart also. This is the example data set, hoping that you already know what this data set is. These discussions are already made in our previous classes. From this data set, in the scatter plot we used the subcategory and we have taken the sales and profit. So scatter plots are used to identify relation between two variables. The same way here bubble charts also using the same variables, sum of sales and the profits are considered. In order to identify the relation between the sale and the profit, we will use scatter plots. The same way here the same example we are using here for construction of the bubble charts also. Sales and profits is taken. So x is equal to temp of sales dot values. So y is considered as the profit values. If you want to construct a bubble chart, we are using the module called plotly.express. We are taking it as a shortcut px. If you don't have plotly package, please install it using a hyphen pip install, not hyphen, it's the exclamatory pip install plotly. We can so that it will download the plotly package. So in that, if you consider the px dot scatter plot, we are using the same option, scatter plot option. So temp means this is the data set which we consider temp. Data frame, temp data frame. X axis is considered as sales, y axis is considered as profit. If the sizes of the in the scatter plot, we are taking dots, some dots. Here we are taking bubbles. The sizes of the bubbles should be dependent on sales, and the color of the bubbles are dependent on the profit. Automatically it will take the bubbles, bubble colors and the bubble sizes, and hover name is equal to temp.index. What's this? We will understand one by one. This is how our plot looks like. See, different sizes, different bubbles are having different sizes. The sizes are dependent on the sale. Means if the bubble size is big, means the sales are much to that category. If the colors are assigned based on the profit, the scale is given like this. The color scale is see, for the bubble that is having minus 10k profit, the bubble is given this color. The colors are the scale of the colors is given in the right hand side. According to that, the colors are applied. So colors are based on profit and the size is based on the sales. Hover name is equal to temp means whenever I place the cursor on this, here the copiers, what's this? This belongs to copiers data. If you take here accessories data, if you take the size and the profit plot, this bubble belongs to paper. That is what hover name is equal to temp.index. That is the reason why we have constructed this. We are using temp.index. From this data frame, index values are considered temp.index. Okay, hover name is equal to, we have mentioned the size max is equal to, bubble size maximum is equal to 40. If you mention it as 60, the bubble size will be bigger. Maximum it will go up to 60 size. That is what the meaning of size max is equal to. According to that, it will adjust the remaining bubbles. Okay, now the next option is a log x parameter. If you want to mention the logarithmic values of the, see, in our previous example we have considered it as a 0, 100k, 200k, 300k. If you want to consider the logarithmic values of these 100k and 200k, whatever mentioned here, you can use the option called log x parameter. Log x is equal to true means the x-axis will be considered as a, see, below 10k, what are the values are there, those values are mentioned in the log value. So log 10k, log 10k values are converted. See, below 100k the values, after 100k were the values. That is how the bubbles are mentioned. Hope you understand the concept. According to a requirement you have to check the documentation, and according to the requirement you have to adjust the parameters according to your requirement. That is what you have to practice. We are giving the basic idea about the different charts and different packages, means different classes and different methods available. Mostly used methods are we are explaining. Remaining methods you have to check according to your requirement. Hope you understand the concept. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.